Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Andrew Painter. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And we're underway here in Philly. Lindor swings through that one. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Here's a Mets lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Marcos Semien.
Boom, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Juan Soto now.
He's been doing a good job knocking in his teammates. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Number 4, Francisco
Alvarez was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And taking the ball for the Mets, David Peterson. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
No.
That walk-off homer you mentioned, Boog, he must have been feeling on top of the world. I never had any kind of walk-off hit in my career, so I got to say, I feel a little jealous.
Harper went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, makes the grab. What a play.
Juan Soto does more than just packs a big stick. Special player defensively, as we can see on that diving catch. He took away a base hit. It's not always the case, but if you win Rookie of the Month more than once, you've got a great shot at taking home Rookie of the Year honors after the season. What a year he's had.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Batting third, the shortstop.
He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
One out, runner at second. Trea Turner getting ready to hit.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Batting average this month over 400.
One out and a runner at second here in game one of this 3-game set. That misses.
No, outside.
Ball one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, the catcher.
Okay, let's check out the lineup. Some power, but low on base and ranking towards the bottom in runs per game.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Ball.
Late swing fouled off. Schwarber stands at second with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that
Ball.
one is downstairs. And now it's 3-2. Otto Kemp in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. Just missed it. We played one here in Philadelphia, and there is no score at Citizens Bank Park. Back here in Philadelphia, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Ball.
And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. In the count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Two now. Stays alive. Two down. Right side, hard hit. Harper steps on the bag. 1 out in the second.
That is fifth, the second baseman, Marcos Semien.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Fastball is outside. Second inning here, no score. Swings through that.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Ball.
Not close with that one. Ball 2. In the air, right field. De La Cruz under it, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and now for the Phillies, Otto Kemp.
Number 4, Otto Kemp.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Going 2 now.
Ball 1.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one carrying. See you later. He nails one out to right. His 12th of the season. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Bryan De La Cruz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one catches the zone, and the count is 0-2. Next
Ball.
offering is downstairs.
That's a ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He can't flip it to the pitcher in time, and they don't get an out on the play.
Number 16, Brandon Marsh.
That catches the corner. Man at first, one away. And now it's even up.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1-1 now. And that one clips the corner. Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now it's going to be Justin Crawford.
Ball 1.
Rudder takes off. Pitch
Go
misses in.
inside.
Throw there. Safe.
Well, the good arm behind the dish. It's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Man on second, 2 down. And
Ball
another
3.
ball.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Here's a 3-0. Right through there for a strike. And ball 4 to aboard.
Up next for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Check swing. He went. Strike 1. Smoke to right, but he's got it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
No. Oi.
And a 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Stott takes it in for the out. One down.
Batting it, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
And that one is lifted in the air. Marsh on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 15.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Ball. Ball 2.
High fly ball, right field. De La Cruz settles under it, and that's the 3rd out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Strike.
The 0-1. This one in the air, right field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, he is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
One down, runner at 3rd. JT Realmuto steps in. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. One away with a runner at 3rd here in the last half of the 3rd.
Ball.
Going to count 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Just locked him up right there for the 2nd out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Ball off the plate.
The 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Two outs and a runner at third here in game one of this three-game set. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
In the air to left center. Robert on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. One hit in the inning, a triple, but they leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1 and the Mets nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Oh, no 0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Adam out front for the strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The Phils leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. And that one hammered into the corner, but foul.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where pitchers would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Stays alive. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take.
And up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That misses. Ball one. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely build your confidence out on the mound. Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And that'll do it. Mets strand one. They trail here 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, ready to go. Bottom 4. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And that misses. And that is ball one.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Goes down looking.
Up next for the Phillies, the right fielder, Ryan.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
On the ground. Bichette whips it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Center fielder, number 16, Brandon.
2 outs, base is empty. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball inside. Ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. This one in the air, center field. And the inning is over. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's a strike.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup Capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
In the air, left field. One up, one down.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Mark Vientos.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Flied out his first time.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
The Mets still looking for their first hit in this one. Line and a base hit into right. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Ball 1.
Man at second. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
On the ground, right side, down the line, and it's foul. The 1-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. So another inning in the books, and the no-hitter is no longer part of the story. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Back in the fall. I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones.
Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Foul ball there. Oh, 1 now. Trying to bunt his way on, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Ah, that hit him.
It got
and
him.
the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Phillies, the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Ball.
Crawford on at first, nobody out. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2. Right side, Semien. The flip, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. And now the 0-1.
Well, these Phillies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
First and second, no outs. Last half of inning number 5. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Shortstop.
That one catches the corner for a strike. The Mets have some action going in their pen. A.J. Minter getting loose out there. Razoban, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Moved to second, and he dives back in safely.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Two on, 1 out. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's JT Realmuto. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Right through there for a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Gone. His 11th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. David Peterson will depart. Just never found his groove. Wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on. Back in a moment. The Mets with a new arm on the mound. A.J. Minter.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
D-Ride.
Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Taylor gets under it. That is the inning. Phillies get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 4-0 ball game. This is NL East baseball here on MLB The Show. Back at the ballpark, let's take a look at some of the moments that stand out to us.
I ain't trying to do too much. I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. You up on the distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me if we can who the best is. What's the metric? Yes, it's me.
So up next, Tyrone Taylor.
The right fielder, number 15, Tyrone Taylor.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Jonathan Boland getting ready to go. Number 75 also getting ready. And the 1-0.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball 2.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2. Struck him out swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there. Ball at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
The Phillies leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground right side. Harper takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
For the Mets, the left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power.
That's right.
Ball.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Juan Soto with a rocket. His 19th home run of the year, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1.
You almost feel bad for the baseball when Juan Soto hits it. His swing is so powerful.
Just a nice job. Recognizes off speed as that leg hangs in the air a little bit, but he gets it down, hits against a strong and firm front side, and that's knocking a cheesesteak out of somebody's lap.
I would be upset if somebody knocked a cheesesteak out of my lap, I'll tell you that.
I don't think that's possible. You're too quick.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. got him swinging. Mets draw closer thanks to the home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. This is Bryson Stott. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Fastball for a strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Tobias Myers, the young right-hander, up and throwing.
Ball.
One, two now. And they'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Bichette. Throw is high and over his head. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Ball.
He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw saved. That's a stolen base.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder number 16,
Brandon Marsh digs in now.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
The 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 2 now. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And
no, that's a ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Swing and a pop-up. Bichette has a beat on it. And that is the inning. Phillies strand one, but they lead it 4-1.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back.
Phillies,
We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado.
Well, he's struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco, a switch hitter batting right.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That clips the corner. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Next
Ball.
pitch is
No.
downstairs. Caught him looking for the K.
The batter number 10, second baseman, Marcos Semien.
Yeah.
Next
No.
pitch is outside. Alvarado, in his 9th season, he features a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Here's a 1-1.
Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease
Ball
the
3.
zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 3-1. Harper. He steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for
That's
the
a
Nats,
huge
the
defensive
third
play in the late
baseman,
stages
Bo
of the game. It
Bichette.
might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 down, bases empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Well,
Ball.
as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
The lefty, the 1-0. What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Nothing doing for the Mets, and they trail it 4-1.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back
Mets,
in a new pitcher here to start the
43,
bottom of the 7th. Huascar Brazoban.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on to pitch so far this year. Clearly a very relied upon arm in this bullpen.
Bryce Harper.
There's a line drive to left field. 1 away.
Up next for the Phillies, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Ball 2.
Three-two now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
In the air, out towards right center. Taylor on the move. He's got it, and that is that. Phillies down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Phillies,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Orion Kerkering.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. The Mets in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Tanner Banks, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. The 1-0.
You need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. That one to first, and that's a foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And the
Ball
sweeper
3.
misses. This one smoked on its way out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th. Fouled off. He was late.
Too low.
1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out without a swing. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over. So get a little momentum as you turn it over.
There's a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Robert gets his lead at first. Nobody out. To the left side, but it is well foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
No, outside.
Tying run at the plate, and that one hit 97 on the gun.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Juan Soto would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Quick move to first. Robert dives back in. The tying run at the plate. Check swing. Went around. And it's 3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Has room. And he makes the catch.
Up next for the bat, the left fielder, number 22, Juan.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Orion Kerkering is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Tanner Banks.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Soto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Francisco Alvarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 3-0 down. And there's the automatic. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Robert makes the turn at second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
Right through there for a strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. That's a base hit. Robert comes in to score. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now here is Jorge Polanco. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one's in there. Strike 1. And that's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Almost got him.
That's a really good take.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. That one the other way. Base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single tie game here in the 8th.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Really important at bat coming up now.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Tanner Banks won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Jonathan
Phillies,
Boland will take over here.
Jonathan Boland.
the corner for a strike. Semien thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Got him looking for the strikeout. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But they scored 3 times to even it up. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Back here in Philadelphia, ready for the bottom of the 8th. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. Pitches in there. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luke Weaver, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Raley, a left-hander, also throwing. And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Fastball for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
That one not close. Now 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Phils with the go-ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up. And there's one down.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Bryson.
At the plate, Bryson Stott. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Now a quick throw to first. Realmuto back in there. And the 0-1. To the right side, Semien flips it. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Oscar Brazoban gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Brooks Raley comes on now.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, Bo Bichette. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Next offer in there for a strike. That's strike one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
4-4 in the 9th. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they've rallied from 4 back. It's 5-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. That not only changes the scoreboard, but potentially the trajectory of the entire game. Always possible to impact the outcome with just a few swings, and that's what he's doing.
One down. Here's Luis Robert. And that misses. And that's ball one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Max Lazar appears to be getting loose. Number 75 getting cranked up as well. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's back there. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Ball, no.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And that one pulled foul. On a bounce right side. The flip to the pitcher.
No, you're out.
And that's the third out. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. 8-9, 1-2 up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 4.
Now pitching for
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Devin Williams.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Well, one-run game. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
No, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Fought off foul. The Mets trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, and 2 now. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Here's Bryce Harper.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Now 1-1. Popped in the air, left field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
It's over, so just don't act like my love wasn't nothing. Like I wasn't the one you was holding that night, telling all of your secrets and hug. Guess you right, it's too good to be true. What's the point? All I needed was you. But time after time, I just fussing and fighting each time that you do what you do. And it's cool. Mama said it was fish in the sea. I got lost in the pool. was coming. I watched how you move, how you turn your back on me and leave me to lose. Remember the text, how you said that you do. Said that you'll never leave, we will fight till it's through. But as it went on, I was fighting for you. Since the text turned green, why the f it ain't blue? Guess you done and I get it. Said you stay and you wanted my name and you left, so I'm guessing that you never meant it. Said you try and hold on cause the love was so strong, now I'm feeling it.
Yeah.